That's right. That's right. That's right. Hello and welcome. Welcome to this live stream. You've seen the title of today's video. In today's video, we're talking about this one thing that is a difference maker in your life and business. That's right. We're talking about this one thing that is a difference maker in your life and in business. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Christy Iwujuku, and I'm coming to you all the way from the Sunshine State of California, the beautiful city of Sacramento. I coach and train coaches, consultants, and small business owners on how to use storytelling as a tool to confidently communicate their message, grow their business, and maximize their influence. I am super excited that you have chosen to spend some time with me watching this video. And as you come to the broadcasting, do me a favor, go ahead in the comment section, type in your name and what part of the world that you are watching me from. You never know who has been looking for the transformation your product and services provide. As this video goes viral, so does your message. Type in the comment section. Tell me how you serve humanity. Again, you've seen the title of today's video. This one thing is a difference maker in your life or in your business. That's right. Listen. Mark Twain says it best. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. I'll say it again because this is really going to sink in. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. In other words, if we don't like doing something, we're not going to do it. But I also know that you can always learn that the mistakes you make in the process is the lesson that you learn. So, what am I talking about, Christy? What is Christy talking about? This one thing that is a difference maker in your business and in life. I'm talking about the 10-letter word. That's right. I'm talking about the 10-letter word. What am I talking about? I'm talking about confidence. For so many women, lack of confidence is the thing that holds us hostage and stop us from going after what we want in life. We'll never be pretty enough, never be tall enough, never be educated enough. We can never do it right. But do you know, just like me, that what you think is your weakness may actually be your strongest asset? What are you talking about, Christy? Hold on, I'm coming. Because as always, when I do this type of videos, I know it's for somebody out there. And my message is if it resonates with you, I want you to take it and run with it. Because I went through it so that you don't have to go through it. I remember being invited to an event and talking to the event planner. I've always wanted to talk. I've always wanted to speak, share message, share my experiences, and help other women. And then she said, really? Well, as a matter of fact, I'm looking for the next speaker. I'm looking for next speakers for my next event. I'm looking for speakers for my next event. Let me get your card. I will call you. Maybe you'll be able to speak at my next event. You know what I did? You're right. I said no. No, I will take your card and I'm going to call you later. And I took her card and I left that event. Right after I left the event, the monster, the head trash, came running. What? What did you say? Did you see how many people in that event? What makes you think that you can do that? What makes you think you qualify to do that? I had convinced myself that I wouldn't be able to do that. Guess what? 1 month passed by, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months later, I finally mustered the courage to call the event planner. When she picked up that phone, what I heard was what I don't want any of you to hear. Christy, I'm sorry. We now have someone else who's going to be doing it on a regular basis. That person is part of their team now. They're going to be speaking on a regular basis. They say that opportunity comes every time, but I also believe that some opportunities comes only one time. And when you lose it, you've lost it. You may be able to get it, maybe you don't. And for me, that opportunity, I lost it. And on that day, I said, never again. Never again will something stop me. Something like lack of confidence, low confidence stop me from doing the things I want. And for me, lack of confidence, my lack of confidence stemmed from the fact that English is my second language. Remember what I said? What you think is your weakness can actually be your greatest asset. But I didn't know it then. Now I know when I open my mouth, I don't have to worry about people talking to me because my accent is a conversational piece. And I didn't know it then. I know it now. And as you're watching this video, you may be in that situation. And if you can relate, go ahead and type in the comment section, I can relate, Christy, because this message is for someone out there. I started as a life coach. I picked up a title, Mindset Makeover Coach. Someone else said, how could you be a mindset makeover coach? You're not qualified to be a mindset makeover coach. I picked up a confidence coach. And then I heard, how can she? She doesn't have the confidence. Therefore, you can be a confidence coach. I picked up the title business coach. And somebody else said, business coach? How can you be a business coach, Christy? You haven't been in business for some time. You're just starting out. How can you be a business coach? You're not qualified to be a business coach. And I dropped that one. You can relate to what I'm saying. You've been wanting to do a live video, a pre-recorded video, to share your message and help somebody else who's going through something or who's been through something but haven't quite gotten over it. Share your experiences, your life experiences, to help someone else. You doubted yourself. You've been doubting yourself 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You can't get yourself to do it. Or perhaps you're really into it. You just got started. And somebody else said, you can do it, just like they told me. I want you to know they lied to you, just like they lied to me. That's right. They lied to you. And the sad thing about it, you believe them, just like I believe them too. I picked up the title, Lady Christy. That's what everybody, when I started, knew me with Lady Christy. And I was at an event and somebody told me, well, why are you answering a Lady Christy? Why are you answering Lady Christy? Do you know that in America, people that answer Lady are only pastor's wife? And guess what? I let Lady Christy go. Because again, my head trash came on. And if you're not careful, You will pick up other people's opinion and let yours on the roadside. Do you know that your path to fulfilling your purpose in life is an exclusive design? I'll say it again. Do you know that your path to fulfilling your purpose in life is an exclusive design? Stop trying to fit in. You are a custom made. That's right, trying to fit in. And for me, it's like it was only yesterday. It hasn't been that long. Certified as a life coach. No, you can't do it. Do I need a life coach to share my experiences? Most likely not. But I thought I had to get certified. I had to do it to be able to share my message. But I realize now that my voice is very unique and it doesn't resonate with everybody. Some people will hear me and they keep scrolling. Some people are going to hear you no matter how good, how masterful you are in your craft. People are going to hear you. Some people will hear you and they keep scrolling. You know why? Because they are not assigned to you. That's right. They are not assigned to you. And everybody has a path. And your path is not like anybody's path. And oftentimes, what I see a lot of women doing is we're trying to watch somebody else, follow somebody's path. But in essence, it's not really what we want to do. And that's why you see some people are doing it and they're not happy. They regret it. I finally said, enough is enough. Type in the comment section. Tell me whether you can relate. Because if you're not careful, you will pick other people's path and you forget your own path. That's right. You're going to pick up other people's path and you forget your own path. I was a black belt speaker, certified. But then I didn't believe I can speak. I had coaches, mentors. It's not really what they tell me, it's what I believed in me. I didn't believe I could do it because I have picked up what other people said and I allowed it to keep me stagnated for so long. Have you ever wanted to do something so bad and you open your mouth and say it, or you begin to walk in that path and other people are saying, how dare you? And all of a sudden, it's not so much about what they said, it's what you do and think after they said what they said. That's right, just like me. It's not what other people said, it's what I said to Christy after they said what they said. If you're not careful, you're going to pick up other people's path and walk in your path and not in your own path. Stop trying to fit in. You're custom made. I'll say it again. Stop trying to fit in. You are custom made. And when I began to walk in my path and realize, listen, hey, if I got up to speak and I didn't say it right, that's okay too. As I said, English has been that thing that kept me stagnated for so long because in my mind I said, who would understand me when I stand up and speak? I was afraid that if I stand up, that I'm totally gonna forget what to say. That people are not going to understand me. That there are going to be people in the audience who may know more than I do. I kept thinking. The head trash was huge. It wouldn't get out of my mind. And every time I think about doing something, has shrunk, and you can relate. Perhaps you wanted to do something, wanted to start a business, wanted to do a video, wanted whatever, wanted to go back to school, wanted to start a hobby, and someone else has convinced you that you're not qualified. I'm here today just for you to give yourself permission and know that your path is not going to be anybody's path. Unless they have an interest in you, you have no business talking to them. That's right. Unless they have an interest in your growth, unless they are deposited into you, you absolutely have no interest in their life. When I gave myself permission, when I gave myself permission and recognize that the only thing holding me back is that man in the mirror, like Michael Jackson said. That's right. The only thing that's holding me back, the man in the mirror. Everything changed. I began to hone my craft. I began to believe in myself. I went to conferences. I went to training. I was certified as a speaker, as a member of Toastmasters, the distinguished award I received. And I realized one thing. All those years, nobody was thinking about me. It was all on me. People just wanted me to succeed. People were just cheering me on to succeed. It was all my head trash. That's right. I'm here today to encourage you that you have something to share with the whole world. Don't let your dream die inside of you because you will rub off. You are going to rob all of us the experience of the blessing that you have to share. You see, oftentimes when I coach and train clients, the number one thing I tell them is always believe that you can. Because a lot of people have mastered how to tame the noise in the head. And it may appear as if they get it together. No, they don't. Everybody don't have it together. There's some fear. The higher you go, the, you're going to encounter a different level. The higher I go, I encounter a different level. But learning how to master it and tame it so that it doesn't stop you from doing what you want to do. For me, the low confidence is really fear of the unknown, fear that I will be embarrassed. But making a decision for me to risk getting embarrassed, risk getting embarrassed, be vulnerable regardless, do it in spite of my fear, everything changed. And if still wavering, if you are still wavering, I want you to know that you cannot edit something you have not written. You can't edit something you have not written. For you to edit, you have to write it first. The same thing is in stepping out and doing the things you want to do. If you don't have the courage to step out and do it and learn from it, you may never do it. Waiting to get it right before you get started, you may never do it. Because the only reason I'm here talking to who knows all over the world, there's about what, 8.7 people in this Facebook group. Talking to them, I don't know who they are. I'm not seeing their face. It doesn't matter because I know that this message is for somebody out there. That I'm going to be, or I am an encouragement for somebody. I'm a role model for somebody out there watching me who's going to look at this video and say, she's talking to me. And if I'm talking to you, I want you to embrace this message. Confidence. The one thing that I did To keep confidence is identifying why. The fear. What is the fear all about? So people laughed at me. So what? So I love how I speak. Now, I don't know some of you that are watching. I used to how many years ago? A few years ago, there was a training. Some of you can relate. A training on how to leave a message so that your customer would understand. You pause, you listen to yourself. You're supposed to record yourself, then record yourself, listen to yourself, and you keep doing it until you make sure that if you're leaving a message for a customer, that they will understand you. I didn't like listening to my voice, and some of you can relate. But guess what? The only voice that I have, I love it because some people are going to hear my voice, they will tune me completely out. Why? Because I don't resonate with them. I want to tell you today, let today be the day that you said, enough is enough. Just like me. Thinking about it, sweating because I didn't do it, sweating because I did it and got scared. But after a while, the sweat was over. You cannot edit something you have not written out. As you do it, you get better doing it. I don't want you to go without sharing with us those life experiences that we're going to appreciate you with. Before I go, I want you to share this message. Comment below, share this message. This message is for somebody. I want the message to go viral so that other people can see it. Maybe this is the message that someone has been waiting to see. Until next time, I'm reminding you that your fingerprint is by design and not by choice. The whole world is waiting for you to rock your brilliance. Bye bye.